The Taklamakan Desert is located in the western part of China. It is often referred to as the Sea of Death. It ranks among the largest sandy deserts on our planet, with an area of over 115,831 square miles, 300,000 square kilometers. Despite its vast expanse, its main attraction is man-made. It doesn't attract crowds of tourists, partly due to the harsh local climate, which is far from conducive to comfortable travel. Nevertheless, the uniqueness of this attraction cannot be underestimated. We are talking about the Tarim Highway, which allows travelers to cross the dangerous desert in just one day. The construction of this unique road began in 1993 and was completed in 1995. The total length of the highway is 324 miles, 522 kilometers, with approximately 277 miles, 446 kilometers, passing through uninhabited areas covered with sand dunes. No one lives in these regions, making it the longest highway of its kind in the world. On average, $14 million was spent per kilometer of construction. This project is a true source of pride for the Chinese people, as they faced numerous challenges during its implementation and subsequent maintenance. Among these were extreme heat, reaching temperatures of up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, 50s, and sandstorms. After the highway was built, it was repeatedly covered by sand, which made driving difficult. Something had to be done. To prevent the road from succumbing to the desert over time, engineers decided to plant trees and shrubs resistant to extreme drought along both sides of the highway. Specialists spent 5 years compiling a list of the most suitable plants, which included various types of willows and saxaul trees. In 1999, as an experiment, selected plants were planted along a 3.7-mile, 6-kilometer stretch of the road. Within a couple of years, they appeared along more than 18.6 miles, 30 kilometers of the highway. In 2003, the project received final approval from the authorities. For watering the protective greenbelts, an enormous artificial irrigation system was created. Water is pumped from an underground aquifer more than 328 feet, 100 meters deep, where a vast subterranean reservoir was discovered. Despite its high salt content, the plants managed to survive, and the current width of the greenbelts along the highway is about 230 feet, 70 meters. Their total area exceeds 7,413 acres, 3,000 hectares. Approximately 248 miles, 400 kilometers of the highway are now lined with trees and shrubs. It's incredible, but Chinese engineers managed to grow a strip of forest in one of the driest places on Earth. To maintain the irrigation system, specialized stations were built every 2.5 miles, 4 kilometers. In total, hundreds of workers are employed at these stations. They sign contracts for up to 2 years and are allowed to bring someone with them, such as a spouse. This kind of job is ideal for those who dream of living far from people. It somewhat resembles the work of a lighthouse keeper, but instead of a view of the sea, they see an ocean of sand. There are several restaurants and gas stations along the Tarim Highway, run by the Chinese company PetroChina. Apart from the workers maintaining the irrigation system, the region is completely uninhabited. The highway connects the cities of Minfeng and Luntai. However, this wasn't the primary reason the Chinese undertook such a complex and costly project. The construction aimed to address another goal. The Taklamakan Desert is rich in oil and gas deposits. It lies above the Tarim Basin, which contains 30% of China's oil and gas reserves. The first deposits were discovered back in the mid-20th century. At that time, due to limited geological knowledge of the region, it was impossible to fully assess the desert's resources. In the late 1970s, the Chinese government decided to focus on the Tarim Basin. In September 1984, experts discovered oil on the edge of the Taklamakan Desert. They then began exploring oil wells deeper in the desert. In 1989, constructing a road was proposed as a solution to the problem of transporting oil. This is how the unique Tarim Highway came into existence, a grand road like no other on the planet. The Tarim Highway resembles a long black dragon gliding through the sand. A road trip along this amazing highway offers an unforgettable experience. Endless, majestic desert landscapes, the whistle of the wind, and towering dunes create the sensation of being on another planet. Perhaps we have yet to fully realize the significance of the Chinese engineers' achievement in building the Tarim Highway. However, many scientists predict that climate change will turn some of the green areas of our planet into deserts. In this regard, the experience gained by the Chinese during their research and the engineering solutions they developed could prove invaluable to humanity. That's all for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video and discovered another amazing corner of our planet. Also, check out our other videos, such as the mysterious fortress in the Atlantic Ocean with a strange history, or the story of how one woman in China refused to leave her home due to greed, and now she lives surrounded by highways.